and I should shoot out the top in a second. Okay?
Hey! There you go.
And try to jump past where my body was.
Okay, that's going to be interesting to see how you get back into game. 2 hours later. Oh, there you go again. You've just bounced past me.
Yep, that's okay, but I'm alive.
Now just back here, I've got a rack of all your things that died again.
Oh, wait. Don't shoot me into space yet.
Now the problem that we're having, guys, is that Big Shadow's frame rate is ridiculously low, and mine's only hovering around about 10 to 15 frames myself, and even just getting down simple tasks like getting down this this mine, we're finding that we're glitching out, and the frame rates are just terrible. Big Shadow's actually died and respawned twice now, I think. We've actually had to go back to a home base and retrieve him from the home base, because that's where he kept spawning, twice to bring him back to the moon. And if anyone's got any ideas of actually why that's the case, whether it's the my internet, whether it's his internet, or whether it's actually the game itself, we have actually got 2 quite large bases created on this account, and whether it's because we've got so many tethers down, so much platforms down, that it's using a lot of the internet speed, I don't know. But if anyone's got any ideas as to why our frame rates have dropped quite considerably, we'd love to hear about it in the comments section below. So we're just waiting on Big Shadow to make a reappearance.
Actually, for your viewers, you want to come out of the tunnel and stand over by the spaceship. I'll show you where to stand.
Yep, just coming out of the tunnel now.
Entertaining footage.
Sorry, where'd you say to stand to?
And die again, and I want you to watch what happens. It's quite entertaining.
Where would you like me to stand?
Over by the spaceship, so right down the other end.
Right, I can actually see you now by the spaceship now.
Yeah. If you stand over here.
Yes.
And watch the spaceship.
Watching the spaceship.
Yep. And I'm going to go down and die, because I'm really good at it.
It's an art form you've developed.
It is. You watch, I won't die this time. Okay. And I'll give you a warning. Okay, coming up. Okay, now I'm dead. And I should respawn underneath the spaceship. So I'm underneath there now.
Underneath the spaceship?
Yep, I can see you. And I should shoot out the top in a second. Okay?
Hey! There you go.
What do you think of that? And coming in for landing. Oh yeah, cool. Give it a go. It's fun, mate.
Didn't even deploy a parachute.
Hey?
You didn't even deploy a parachute.
I didn't. So, yeah, that was very interesting. Now we got to get that stuff from down in the cave, don't we?
Well, there's a storage rack down in the cave with all your bits and bobs on it, just right next to those resources that we gathered.
I die every time I go down.
Yeah, a few episodes ago. Are you able to go like really slowly, perhaps, like instead of hopping down, just?
Well, I die because there's a plant under the ground that kills me.
Right. Game on plant.
It's a plant that those spikes.
Yes.
That I know doesn't exist anymore. Maybe if I dig it out again, might make a difference.
Now you're able to tell me where this said plant is?
Yeah. So I'm above your head at the moment.
Yeah, you are glitching out. Like, I'm still thinking it's the game myself.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the memory's getting mixed up with the previous game or something. They're down here somewhere.
Now that's your dead body that you are digging out. I'm literally standing right next to your old...
Yay! Now I've just fallen... I fall through! That's what's the problem. Now hopefully if I come back, that ground's been cleared away.
Well, what I'll do is make a large hole. And... and get rid of any plant material that happens to be lurking.
And in the meantime, I'll just float around the planet. Wow, I can see where we died before, over there. I don't need to go into space and shuttle way, I can just do it the old-fashioned way.
Yes.
With the tether attached, it's a nice big bungee cord, except it pulls you back the wrong direction.
I don't know whether I'm actually just retrieving these resources that research that we haven't researched as yet, but whether we're actually going to need them or not, it's going to remains to be seen. But
well, I'm pretty sure there's still some things we've got to get. So, if you bring them up a little way, I'll take them from there.
Okay. Well, we're not going to get much done this episode, are we? The idea was actually to...
That's all half below ground for me.
The research?
So I'm just,
yeah, wait until you see this footage. You are glitching and jumping, and the movements very much like a slideshow.
I can see through the ground, you know. Now I can see through the sky. Yeah.
I'm wondering whether we're not going to be better off, as I said, I think off camera, is that better off starting another game and go planet jumping from there.
Yep, I think so too. Yeah, let's get this out, and then
Are you throwing them back towards me?
well, they're rolling down. I'm putting them up, and they're rolling down from my world into yours. No, I'm not much good here.
So what's your train of thought? Go and create a brand new game on your account?
Yeah.
That's
yeah, we better not take bad stuff.
it's a shame really, because we've gathered so much and created so much here that you know, we're in a position where we can you know, go out mining if we want to go out mining, and we've got plenty of fuel and power and all the things that you lack. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Again, it's still a game's still a little bit buggy, as we have mentioned before in previous episodes. But I know the developers are working on that daily. So,
and one of the things they were working on was actually the transformation of the grounds. So, you know, the terraforming.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue I'm seem to be facing is the terraforming. So what I've dug out, what's been dug out, and it's not showing for me. So there could be something there.
Yeah, well, I'm still getting 10 to 15 frames, which is pretty ludicrous. You can't do much with that, really.
Yeah. Just